Today, the words that reach you carry the weight of a truth that their heart had already sensed, but now is fully revealed. The love this person feels for you is deep, sincere, and almost sacred. It's the kind of feeling that awakens the most genuine parts of someone. However, within each gaze, each gesture of affection, there is something more, something that perhaps you have sensed between the lines, in the hesitation, in the prolonged silence, an intense fear and doubt that this person carries about themselves. This doubt, though, is not about what they feel for you. This love is certain and true, but about how much they feel deserving of that feeling, of that love they desire so much, but that seems beyond what they believe they can receive. This is a story of self-sabotage and deep fears, where even being overwhelmed by an intense love, this person fears that you will discover their imperfections, their insecurities, and above all, their weaknesses. They look at you as if seeing a mirror that reflects not only the beauty of what could be, but also the aspects that scare them and that they have always tried to hide, perhaps even from themselves. However, no matter how much they try to camouflage these parts, what they feel for you forces them to confront them, which is both wonderful and challenging. This person lives an internal dilemma. On one hand, the intensity of this love and the almost uncontrollable desire to be by your side, to open up, to allow this feeling to flourish. On the other hand, there is a sense of unworthiness, the fear that by exposing who they really are, you may pull away. They fear that by letting you see their vulnerabilities, their past, and the mistakes that still haunt them, you might give up on this love and choose another path. But the angels whisper in their heart that true love transcends imperfections, that it is possible to build a feeling so strong and genuine that no shadow of the past can obscure. Still, for this person, accepting this is difficult. They still see themselves as hostages of old pains, of scars that to them seem like open wounds, although to you, they may appear as mere marks of a journey they have already overcome. Imagine, then, a heart in conflict. They love you with a depth that perhaps they can't even express in words, but at the same time, they feel vulnerable, insecure, and afraid that, by revealing their flaws, you may realize that it's not worth risking this love. Deep down, they believe they are not worthy of such happiness, as if some aspect of their being prevents them from fully experiencing this love they so desire. However, the angels reveal that this is a love that challenges them to grow, to transform, to believe that it is possible to rewrite their own story with you by their side. Now, the angels ask you to keep your heart open and understanding. This person you love so much is in a healing process, a spiritual path where each step leads them to a new understanding of themselves. Through this love, they are learning that vulnerability is a form of strength, that exposing their weaknesses does not make them smaller, but rather more true, more human. However, for them to fully surrender, they need to feel accepted exactly as they are, without masks, without having to pretend to be perfect. There are times when they feel extremely close to you, as if they could fully trust you, but soon that inner voice emerges, that fear that by revealing everything about themselves, you might be disappointed. It's a fear that accompanies them like a shadow, but at the same time, it's a barrier that they themselves know they need to break. This is a journey they have been trying to walk alone for so long, but now the angels show that it can be illuminated by your presence, by your understanding, and above all by your patience. The angels are whispering to them, asking them to believe that this love is deserved, that their soul is worthy of receiving such light, of experiencing this feeling. And even though the past haunts them, even though mistakes and flaws make them hesitate, the angels know that with you by their side, they will have the strength to confront these ghosts, to leave the burden of those memories behind and embrace the love that is before them, a love that can heal and transform. Every day, the angels guide them towards the courage to open up to you. They want them to understand that love does not demand perfection, that it is not necessary to hide the scars to be loved. This is the moment when they can start believing that they deserve this love, that they no longer need to punish themselves for what they have been through. However, this transformation is not easy. It requires patience, faith, and most importantly, the support of someone they can trust. The angels reveal that this someone is you. If you have noticed moments when they seem to want to get closer, but then pull back, understand that they are dealing with an internal process, a struggle against voices that have long made them believe that they were not enough, that they did not deserve something as beautiful and pure as what they feel for you. This is the moment when the angels ask you to maintain understanding and patience, because the path to their heart is long, but it is becoming more and more open to you. The angels are by their side, guiding every word, every gesture they offer to them. They know that true love is not easily found and that for this feeling to flourish, it is necessary to create a safe space where the person can feel loved exactly as they are. And that's what they are offering to them, a safe harbor amidst the storms they carry within themselves, a chance to rediscover themselves through the love they offer. At this moment, the angels ask them to continue being light, to continue being understanding. They know that, in their heart, they already understand that this love is not a simple journey, but that it is true and worthy of every challenge faced. This person is on a path of self-discovery, a process in which each step brings them closer to you, closer to accepting that they deserve this love. As this person walks through their process of self-discovery, the angels encourage them to open their eyes to something that has gone unnoticed, the strength of their love for them. This feeling, which surrounds and embraces them, has the power to dissolve their doubts and show them that you do not care about the scars they carry. To you, they represent chapters of a story that only made this person more resilient and true, and the angels reveal that slowly but surely, they begin to realize this. But this acceptance is a delicate path, where each step requires courage and faith. This person, who you hold in your heart, has lived experiences that deeply marked them. Some past relationships left open wounds, traumas that made them build protective barriers. And even though they have the desire to be completely transparent with you, that instinct of self-protection speaks louder in moments of vulnerability. The angels see these moments and understand every layer of fear and apprehension that surrounds this loving, yet still hurt heart. They show that your love can be the balm that heals these wounds, as long as you continue to offer your presence without judgment, your understanding without hurry. It is necessary to remember that this journey is not linear. There are days when they feel capable of facing the world by your side, with an open chest and a peaceful heart. But in other moments, the past resurfaces like a shadow, bringing insecurities that seem to have already been overcome. The angels want you to understand that this person needs their time to overcome these scars, because true love is patient and knows how to wait for the right time for each soul. And even though the wait sometimes seems painful, it is in this patience that you demonstrate the value of what you feel. The angels show that this person carefully observes how you remain by their side even in moments of uncertainty. They are surprised by the unconditional love that you are capable of offering, even without them asking, and this awakens in them a deep and growing admiration. But at the same time, a new fear arises, the fear of not being able to live up to what you deserve. They fear not being able to love you with the same generosity and surrender, because their love still carries the scars that life has left them. There is an ongoing internal battle, and the angels reveal that they question, every moment, if they are ready to give you everything they would like to. They wonder silently, if they are worthy of receiving such a pure and true love, like the one you offer without hesitation. And even if they try to convince themselves that they deserve it, their heart still whispers old words of insecurity, making them fear that you will be disappointed to discover all the parts of them that are still in the process of healing. At this moment, the angels are by their side, guiding every thought, every sensation, encouraging them to believe that you are by their side not out of obligation, but because you chose to be. They show that love does not rely on perfection, but on the acceptance that we are all made of light and shadow, of rights and wrongs, and that true union grows stronger by embracing the other in their entirety. The angel's presence is a constant reminder that the love you feel for them is a gift, a present that, over time, will be able to dispel the deepest fears. Every day, they begin to realize that love can indeed be enduring and that the vulnerability they feel is not a sign of weakness, but a fundamental part of who they are. The angels inspire them to move forward, to open up a little more each day, allowing themselves to trust you and what you are building together. But they know that for this to happen fully, they need signs, gestures that make them feel secure to show themselves without reservations. You may have noticed that, at times, they open up a little more, sharing memories and confessions that they may have kept under lock and key for so long. These small openings are actually big steps that they take in their journey of self-discovery, and the angels watch these movements with care and admiration. They know that every word, every outpouring they share with you is a way to break free from the shackles of the past and to build a new vision of themselves and of love. However, for them to keep moving forward, the angels ask you to maintain the constancy of your love and presence. They reveal that, for them, your stability is like a lighthouse in the midst of an ocean of uncertainties. It is through your example of love and understanding that they will find the strength to break down the walls they have built around themselves and allow themselves to fully live this feeling that, for them, is so rare and precious. The angels show that, at times, they distance themselves not because they want to be far, but because they feel the need to reflect and reorganize their feelings. This distancing may seem like a sign of doubt, but in reality, it is a necessary step for them to feel secure by your side. The angels want you to know that, in each of these moments of introspection, they are actually preparing to be the person they want to be by your side, someone who is capable of sharing life with you without carrying the pains of the past. As days go by and they remain firm, the angels ask you to keep nurturing their own heart with love and patience, as it is through their serenity that they find inspiration to face their own fears. They are learning that love is a process of mutual healing, where each finds in the other the strength to overcome their own difficulties and grow. And the angels want you to know that, even if it's not visible yet, the love you offer is bringing profound and positive changes to their life. The path ahead may not be easy, but the angels affirm that it is illuminated by your presence, by the love you offer, and by the commitment you have shown in accepting them as they are. They want you to know that each day, they are getting closer to a version of themselves that finally allows them to be happy by your side, that believes they deserve the love you offer, and that slowly learns to appreciate the qualities that make them unique and special. As this person begins to walk this path of acceptance and healing, the angels reveal something even deeper, the true reason why they feel so drawn to you and, at the same time, so challenged by this connection. This love they feel is more than a simple feeling. It's as if you have become a mirror that reflects all the best they have and also all the aspects they still struggle to accept in themselves. You are, to them, the representation of a new possibility, a fresh start, a life where it's possible to be authentic, vulnerable, and still loved. However, this mirror also exposes the parts of themselves they most fear confronting. For them, every moment by their side is an invitation to delve into a love that goes beyond the superficial, a love that demands surrender and courage. However, this surrender also makes them revisit parts of their soul that were dormant, memories of old pains and experiences that deeply marked their life. The angels observe this struggle and know how difficult it is for them to maintain the balance between this love and their own insecurities. And it is at this point that your role becomes even more essential. You represent the support they need to gradually overcome these fears. The angels reveal that this person is going through a process of internal metamorphosis, a rebirth where the love they feel for you becomes a force that propels them to leave behind the pains that defined them for so long. They begin to realize that, to fully live this feeling, it is necessary to leave the past behind and make room for the new. But this decision requires courage and confidence, two qualities they increasingly find by observing how you treat them, how you embrace them without haste and without judgment. Every day by your side is, for them, a proof that true love is not an imposition, but a free and constant choice. They see in you the freedom they have always desired but never believed they deserved. The angels know that, with time, this freedom will become their own truth, but until then, they still need to overcome the idea that love demands perfection. In their mind, the voices of past experiences still resonate, making them believe that only those without flaws, without scars, are worthy of love. And no matter how much they have tried to fight against these ideas, they still arise intensely and unexpectedly, especially in moments of deeper intimacy and connection. There is a profound vulnerability that emerges from these instances, a soul opening that, while making them feel alive, also scares them, as they had never experienced something like this before. Their love for you takes them out of their comfort zone and makes them question everything they believe to be true about themselves and about what true love is. With every sincere conversation, with every exchange of glances, they realize that there is a new reality where it is possible to be fully loved and accepted, even with all the imperfections they carry. The angels say that you represent a new paradigm for them, a way of seeing life that is liberating and at the same time challenging. That's why, even though they want to be by your side unreservedly, they still feel the need to protect some parts of themselves, as if they were not ready to fully expose their essence. This protection, however, does not diminish the love they feel. The angels see the intensity of this feeling growing each day, like a flame that cannot be contained. They struggle to control what they feel, but the truth is that the love they have for you is so deep that, even without words, it ends up revealing itself in small gestures, in actions they may not even notice, but that the angels observe and admire. They know that, for them, loving someone in this way is an experience that goes beyond what they imagine to be possible, and it makes them want to transform, overcome their insecurities, and become a better person by your side. However, the angels also understand that, for them, this process is slow and full of uncertainties. Every time they allow themselves to love a little more, a new layer of insecurity emerges that they need to face. There are moments when they question if they will be able to meet your expectations, if they will be able to live up to the love you offer. But the angels insist, this is not something you demand from them. It is an internal pressure, a voice they need to silence in order to fully live the love they feel. The angels' mission at this moment is to guide every step of this journey of healing and acceptance. They are by their side, whispering words of encouragement, reminding them that it is indeed possible to build a relationship based on truth and mutual respect. They ask them to allow the love you offer to be a remedy for past wounds, to let this feeling transform them from the inside out, without haste, but with the certainty that they are on the right path. For them, you are a light that illuminates their shadows and invites them to be increasingly true to themselves. And gradually, they realize that this love is more than deserved, that you chose them not because you desire perfection, but because you see in their imperfections the beauty of a soul that loves deeply. They begin to understand that they are worthy of this love, that what matters is the commitment to be authentic and honest with themselves and you, and that true happiness lies in being accepted and loved exactly as they are. The angels want you to know that with every step, you are closer to their heart. That even without realizing, your love is a gift they receive with gratitude, and that gradually, their doubts become lighter, their insecurities begin to lose strength. This is a moment of awakening, of learning that love does not require masks, that it is possible to live in a relationship where both support and grow together. This journey, although full of challenges, is the key for them to finally allow themselves to fully live the love they have always dreamed of. And you, with your constant presence and infinite patience, are the pillar that makes this journey possible. The angels ask you to continue being that strength, that light that demands nothing in return, but that simply is there, offering a love that is sincere and true. At this point, the angels reveal that the love this person feels for you is entering a new phase. If before it was a feeling marked by fear and doubts about their own worth, now it is beginning to blossom like a more mature and conscious love. They are realizing that this relationship is not just a chance to love someone, but also an opportunity to transform themselves, to heal the wounds that still haunt them, and to build a new version of their own story. It's as if, by your side, they are rediscovering a path of light that once seemed distant. The angels whisper that this person is learning that true love does not demand perfection, but rather surrender and honesty. Every day with you is a chance to reconnect with their own essence, to discover that they don't need to hide, that they can be exactly who they are. And gradually, they begin to realize that they are loved not because they are free of flaws, but because they are an authentic person, who carries both the strength and the vulnerability of a soul seeking genuine happiness. However, this process of self-discovery and acceptance is not simple. The angels show that, even with the progress they have been making, there are moments when the past still pulls them back, trying to convince them that they are not worthy of this love. It's as if, with every step they take towards you, a part of them still resists, fearing that by surrendering completely, they may somehow lose control over their own heart. They fear the intensity of this love, they fear the depth of the feelings it arouses, and that makes them hesitate. But the angels want you to know that this hesitation is not a sign of weakness or doubt about what they feel. On the contrary, it is proof of how important this love is to them, of how essential you have become in their life. They know that by their side, they have the chance to live a relationship they always desired but seemed unattainable. And that makes them want to be a better person, someone who is capable of matching everything you offer. In this moment of reflection, the angels reveal that they are starting to understand that true love is one that embraces and transforms. By observing your patience and your affection, they realize that they do not need to hide the scars they carry, as it is precisely those scars that make their love deeper and truer. This person starts to see that in order for love to flourish, it is necessary to strip off the masks and allow themselves to be seen in their entirety, with their strengths and weaknesses, with their accomplishments and challenges. The angels encourage them at every step, showing that this love is a divine gift, a unique opportunity for growth and healing. They know that, although the process is slow, every day they get closer to understanding that they are worthy of this love, that they deserve to fully experience this relationship. And to you, they ask to keep being this constant and loving presence, as your patience is one of the greatest gifts you can offer. There are times when they want to open up more, share even more of their experiences and feelings with you, but still feel a certain reservation, a fear that by exposing their vulnerabilities, you may see them differently. They worry that their flaws and defects could somehow affect the image you have of them. But the angels reveal that gradually, this barrier is dissipating, as the love you offer is dissolving the fears that once seemed insurmountable. This person is learning that the security you provide is what they have always sought, but never knew where to find. It's as if, by their side, they have finally found a safe haven, a place where they can truly be who they are without the fear of being judged or rejected. The angels show that this realization is a fundamental step in their journey, as they are understanding that true love does not judge them, but accepts and embraces them. The angels are by their side, reminding them that this feeling is rare and precious, and that it's worth overcoming all fears to live it fully. They know that soon, they will feel ready to surrender to this love more deeply, to let it transform and guide them. But until that moment arrives, they ask you to continue being this unconditional support, as it's your presence that helps them build the necessary confidence to open up completely. At this moment, the angels reveal that they are in a process of emotional healing so intense that, for them, every word of support, every gesture of affection, is a step that brings them closer to the inner peace they so earnestly seek. They begin to believe that this love may hold the answers to the questions that have lingered for so long, a source of renewal that illuminates even the darkest corners of their soul. They realize that the love they feel for you is, in fact, a transformative force, something that can heal the wounds of the past and open doors to a brighter future. To them, you are a true angel in their life, someone who appeared at the right moment, offering exactly what they needed to believe in love once more. The angels want you to know how essential your love has been in this healing process, and that, even if you may not realize it, you are accomplishing a great work in this person's life. They reveal that, through your patience and dedication, you are helping them build a new foundation, a new emotional ground where they finally feel secure. This person is beginning to understand that true love is not one that demands changes, but one that inspires to be the best one can be. By their side, they are rediscovering themselves, finding strengths they were unaware of, and this makes them feel a deep gratitude for having you in their life. The angels ask you to continue walking alongside them because soon, this love will bloom with all its intensity, bringing a joy that both of you never imagined. The angels are paving the way for them to feel more and more confident in their love for you, to see that what matters is the sincere desire to build a life together, with all the beauty and challenges that it entails. They show that soon, they will allow themselves to embrace this relationship more openly because the love they feel for you is already so intense that it can no longer be contained. Keep being that light, that strength that guides and inspires them, as the angels reveal that, with time, the love they are building will become a source of happiness and fulfillment for both. They ask them to keep their hearts open and confident, as what is to come is the reward for all the care and patience they have offered so far. We have reached the culminating point of this journey, where the angels reveal to them the fruit of each step taken with patience, understanding, and unconditional love. This person, who once was consumed by doubt and insecurity, is now approaching a profound transformation, awakening to the true love that they represent in their life. The angels show that finally, they are ready to let go of the shadows of the past, the barriers that kept them at a distance, and allow themselves to live this love with all the intensity and dedication it deserves. This process of healing and acceptance was like a crossing in a long emotional desert, where each step was necessary for them to understand the strength and value of this love. And now, looking at them, she sees not just a life partner, but someone who was sent to help her be reborn, someone who has been there in every moment, offering security and support even when everything seemed to be falling apart. This love they offer, so rare and precious, has become the foundation for her to finally believe that she is worthy of happiness and fulfillment. The angels show that, by their side, they have found the peace they have been searching for so long, a peace that is not found in appearances or empty promises, but in the bond they have built, step by step, day by day. They begin to understand that true love is not demanding perfection, but it is built on mutual acceptance, trust, and the sincere desire to share a life together. This understanding, which once seemed so distant, now blossoms in their heart, and the angels celebrate this moment with you. Now, they are ready to say all the things they have kept silent before. They want you to know how essential your support and presence have been, how each of your words helped dispel the fears that kept them from being happy by your side. They want you to understand that every gesture of love you offered was like a brick in building a new life, a life where they can finally be who they really are, without fears, without reservations. This is the moment when they allow themselves to be vulnerable, showing themselves completely, knowing that by their side, they have found the love they always dreamed of. The angels show that this declaration they are about to make will be a turning point in your relationship. By opening their heart to you, they will be sealing a commitment that goes far beyond words. It is a commitment of soul, a decision to live this relationship with all the devotion and sincerity you both deserve. They know that by your side, they have the chance to build a future where love is the foundation of everything, where both can grow together, overcome challenges, and celebrate every victory hand in hand. At this moment, the angels ask that you prepare yourself to receive this love with an open heart, because everything you have experienced so far was just the beginning of something much greater. They show that throughout this journey, you have also been transformed, learning to love in a way that goes beyond the ordinary, a way that requires patience, compassion, and faith. They are now ready to live this love to the fullest, to experience the joy of a connection that transcends time and space. The love you share is a blessing, a gift that the angels have offered as proof that true love exists and is capable of transforming lives. They ask you to cherish this love, to nurture this relationship with sincere words and gestures of affection, because it is through this love that both of you will achieve the fulfillment and peace you have been seeking. What you have together is unique, a flame that will never be extinguished as long as both of you maintain the dedication and respect you have built over time. The angels whisper that from now on, every moment will be an invitation to deepen this union, to strengthen the bonds that unite you, and to celebrate life together. They show that you are entering a phase of fulfillment, where love manifests itself in a concrete and blessed way, bringing more harmony and understanding each day. This is the beginning of a new stage, where the past dissolves and gives way to a future where love is the guiding force in every step. And now, the angels ask you to declare with all your faith and confidence, "I receive this love and open myself to all the blessings it brings." Let these words resonate in your heart, as they are the call for this love to flourish and expand. The angels are by your side, blessing every moment you share, and assuring that, with time, all doubts and uncertainties will turn into an absolute certainty that this love is here to stay. We conclude this message here, and the angels wish for you to feel strengthened, loved, and confident. They ask you to keep walking with hope and to allow love to be the guide of each decision, as what you have together is a rare connection that spans lives and now finally manifests with all its strength. May this love blossom, and may your life be filled with light, peace, and harmony. Now, in this exact moment, imagine everything that is about to unfold for you. Imagine the paths, the revelations, the deep love you feel that is just beginning to blossom in your life. Everything we have experienced so far was only the beginning of a powerful journey, a journey you don't have to walk alone. There are messages, guidance, and divine touches awaiting you, ready to reveal themselves with each step. And all of this is just a click away, a decision that can transform your destiny now. If you have felt the power of these words, the impact of this love that is already beginning to manifest, allow yourself to go deeper. Sign up now to ensure that you never miss a guidance, a message, a revelation that can, at any moment, change the course of your life. By signing up, you will be opening the door to a constant flow of wisdom and angelic love, as if spirituality itself were by your side, holding your hand and guiding you. This is your calling, and it is personal, unique, and urgent. Take a deep breath and feel in your heart what it means to take this step. Each message will bring answers. Each video will be a sign sent specifically to you. Imagine the peace, the clarity, and the love you seek so much filling every space of your being. Sign up now. Let this energy transform your life. Let love and angelic guidance be by your side at every moment. Allow each new message to be a breath of hope, a point of light on the path. Click on Sign Up and tell the universe that they are ready to receive everything it has stored for them. And by doing so, feel the tranquility of knowing that they will always be in tune with their deepest truth, with a guidance and support that will lead them to a new beginning. Make this decision now, without hesitation, because what is coming will be a revelation after another. This is the beginning of something grand, and all they need to do is click and take that step. Sign up. The journey begins here, and they are not alone.